Christina Marie TV. I'm your host, Christina Marie. Tonight we have a really fun guest for you. We have master magician and mentalist, Jay Alexander. Welcome, Jay.
Thanks for having me. And that was good. The way you did, that was great.
You like that? I've been working on that for quite a
Fantastic.
while. What age did you know that you wanted to do magic, and what actually got you into it?
Basically, I was 11 years old, and I got a magic set for my birthday. And every day I'd go to, my family had a children's shoe store. I'd go with my mother to work every day. And I started showing customers in the shoe store the magic. And one day someone said, "Do you do birthday parties?" I'm like, "All the time." That was kind of the biggest trick I ever pulled, was saying, "Yeah, all the time." They gave me $5. I went to did this, performed at another kid's birthday, and took the $5, bought a $5 magic book, read through it, learned some more stuff, and someone else said, "Do you do birthdays?" And I said, "Yeah, just did one the other day." And basically just my career started from that. Put myself through college doing it, quit for a couple of years.
Wait a minute. Now, so you put yourself through college doing magic.
Yeah, basically I moved to San Francisco when I was 18, and I would street perform at Fisherman's Wharf. I would do started doing some corporate parties. I do kids' birthdays. At that point, I did a little bit of everything. And quit for a couple years after college, decided I had to have a real job. Then I realized, why am I having a job that I have to fall back on? I want to try doing this for real.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and so I quit my job. I said, I'll give myself 2 years, and I've never looked back. It's all I've done since then.
You know, something I find in what you say that's so similar with a lot of people that have really unusual, fun jobs is they, first of all, imagine they already do it, or they feel like they already do it. So when somebody says, can you do a kid's party? Sure, yeah, I'm a magician. Why not?
Yeah.
And then second thing, just go head first into why shouldn't I?
Right.
You know, and so you were very inspired. Did this come from your mom and dad? Were they?
You know, I had a mother who was incredibly supportive, and she would basically, and my grandfather was an artist, and he really had this feeling of do what you love. And so I kind of followed, it's what I loved. I didn't realize I couldn't do it. And that, I think, was a big part of it, was just not realizing that most people can't do this for a living. It's like, all right, that's what I love doing. I'm going to do it. One time I get a call and they said, "Be down at Fisherman's Wharf at this time. It's a boat. We're going to go on a boat cruise." Walk on the boat, and I look over and I'm like, "That's Mick Jagger." And then, "That's Keith Richards."
Oh my
Ended
God.
up spending the afternoon performing for the Rolling Stones.
In the Throckmorton Theater, and Jay was performing magic, and I've seen magic, everybody's seen magic, but I actually went up and I said, I'm going to stand right next to this guy and look at every card, and I'm going to get in really close, and I'm going to examine stuff and watch, and he blew me away. I mean, there's nothing, I couldn't put anything into my head together to, understand how this is done right in front of my face. It was just amazing. I mean, does that take years of practice?
Sure, it's all I've ever done, basically. So yeah, and I've spent my whole life trying to make it look like it's easy and there's nothing to it.
Well, good job.
And thank you. Thanks.
You have definitely. Now there's different types of magician. Could you tell us the difference between a magician as opposed to an illusionist or a mentalist? Could you kind of walk us through those three things?
Normally when people say illusionist, they're talking about the bigger tricks you see in Vegas, or in Las Vegas you'll see Siegfried and Roy or David Copperfield. There really is no difference. An illusion is just another word for magic. But quite often people are talking about the bigger tricks. If you say you're an illusionist, you get paid more. Okay. Is what it comes down to quite often. It's because you're doing bigger shows. What I call myself for the most part is I'm a magician, but the type of magic is mentalism, where it's magic of the mind. It's I'm playing with people's minds. We're doing things that's not about big boxes and big, colorful cutting a woman in half and things like that. But it's much more, it's one-on-one, me doing something, getting into your mind, and things like that. So the type of magic I do is mentalism.
Okay, mentalism. Out of all time, if you could pick anyone, who is your favorite?
Chan Canasta was a magician that lived in England, and going back to the early days of television, he would do magic, and he would basically get crowds of 4 or 5 celebrities in a room, and he would do magic with them, where mentalism like what I do. And it was quite different. In America, you've never seen a magician like that. And the stuff that I'll show you in a minute is very similar to the type of stuff that he would do in the early days of television in England. My other inspiration, I had a mentor named Mr. Wayne, and I met him when I was 13 years old, and he basically, he would teach me magic, but he'd only teach me one thing at a time, and I'd have to master it and go back to him, and he'd teach me something else. And it really was a real mentorship. And
sounds a little bit like Star Wars.
It's a lot like Star Wars.
Like
yes.
Arnella just told me that you are the Jedi magician.
The Jedi magician.
So he taught you that one trick at a time.
And what's funny is he did mentalism, but wouldn't teach me mentalism because I was a kid. He felt you have to be an adult to get away with it, and because if you're a kid reading somebody's mind. It's a little too creepy, and it's what it just comes down to. So what
that is a little creepy.
And so what it comes,
would be.
And so what it comes down to now is my show looks a lot like what he did, but he never taught it to me, and because he passed away, and when he was alive, he said, "When you're older, I'll teach it to you. Right now, this is the type of material you should be doing."
So the Force is now with you.
Yeah, the Force is with me.
Sure.
Yes.
Well, speaking of the Force, you know what I'm going to ask you next. So why don't you show one out for us here?
All right.
Well, how would you like to start? It's entirely.
Just do it right here. What I've got 4 different books.
Okay.
I want you to pick a book, any book you'd like.
Am I going to have to read? Okay, I'm picking.
All right.
Yes.
And what we're going to do is I'm going to just flip through the book just like this. And
okay.
What you can do is you can see all the words are different, right?
Yes.
All right.
Those are real pages.
If they were the same, this would be stupid. I'm going to look.
I would tell you people if they're the same. I am on your side here, so I'm watching. Okay.
Perfect. I'm going to look the other way and flip through the book.
Okay.
I want you to say stop. You'll look at whatever the word is. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Here we go.
Say stop.
Stop.
Can you see the word?
Yes.
Would you like that word, or you could take another one?
No, I want that word.
You want that word? Fantastic. This is what I like to do. Imagine the word.
Okay.
Look into my eyes.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. I'm trying to remember the word.
You got you need another word?
No, I know the word.
You got the word? Here we go. Is it an 8-letter word starts with the letter S?
No.
No. What was the word?
Along.
Along. Good, because
no. Can you see that? It is. That's crazy. Wait a minute. There are a lot of words on that page, and there's no. Okay, can you do that again?
Sure. Tell you what. This time, let's try something without using. Oh, because here you looked at the book.
Yes, I did.
I want you to think of the name of your best friend when you were a child.
Okay, my best friend.
Yes. And tell you what, I'm going to come right next to you, but I'm going to look the other way.
Okay.
And that way everyone can see both of us. I want you to think of the first letter of the name. I will look the other way. I'm going to say, is the first letter an A? You say no. I'll say, is it a B?
Because it's not.
No. Good.
Okay.
C, no. D, no. Even if I come to the letter, say no.
Okay.
I'm going to look away. When I look back at you, tell me the truth, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Think of the first letter of your best friend when you were a child.
Got it.
Is it an A?
Nope.
B?
Nope.
C?
Nope.
Good. Keep saying no. D?
Nope.
E?
Nope.
F?
Nope.
G?
Nope.
Do you hear your voice went down a little bit on the E? Is it the first letter of the D?
No way! No way, really?
Yes way.
That's amazing. It did not. I was even trying to say nope, nope, nope. And I'm good at saying no.
Obviously.
Yes.
Here we go. I'm going to look away. We'll try this again. Think of the second letter.
The second letter,
All right?
okay.
Here we go. Is it an A?
No.
B?
No.
C?
No.
D?
No.
E?
No.
F?
No.
G?
No.
H?
No.
I?
No.
J?
No.
K?
No.
L?
No.
It's an I, isn't it?
How did you know that?
Is it? It's an I?
It is.
Fantastic. It's an E and I. Think of the next letter. It's amazing. The voice gives away
How in the
so
world?
much.
Okay, I'm sorry, but my voice is not changing. Is it changing, people? It's not changing.
Tell you what, look at my eyes.
Okay.
Just think of the next letter. Say nothing.
Okay.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. You might have seen her mouth moved up a little bit on the L. Is it an L?
No.
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, yes.
And so E-I-L, I could probably guess it. Is Eileen?
It's Eileen.
Fantastic.
That's amazing.
Thank you very much.
How did you do that?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Okay, don't tell me then. No, that would be really bad. The show would be very short.
So, you want to try another one?
Yes, please.
Fantastic. All right.